Wow, there's a lot on this picture, Martin.
Yeah, yeah, it's
On guard. Oh, yeah. Mhm.
oh my. What are you seeing?
Um, well, there's two ways I could take on guard. One would be um, that the two side guards would be guarding.
Uh-huh.
And the other way would be if someone was fighting with a sword.
Yeah.
I see both things here.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
I see an arm without a body
Uh-huh.
and the fist punching somebody in the face.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Um, is it right here? This is the sword.
No, it's a fist. Go down to the left a little bit. It's not in that figure. It's over to the left.
Oh,
Um, yeah, don't go that far. Just go 2 figures away from that. That's the elbow. And if you go down,
okay. Oh, there it is.
that's the fist.
Wow.
And you see how it's punching that
Yeah,
figure in the face.
yeah.
And then if you go down from there, there's a figure with the 2 eyes. It looks like it's upside down, like it got knocked over.
Yeah.
Or maybe yeah, maybe that's where that that's the figure that got punched.
Yeah, it is.
And maybe it got knocked over by that punch. I don't know if there's a body to that arm.
This here.
Now the arm goes up to the left. So see that yellow space, that lighter yellow space, right in there at the end of that arm where you are. That's hooked on to the body, which is that yellow space. And it goes up, the head of that figure is up to the right. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, I see.
that's, that's the head. And then it goes down so that the feet are is that black figure. See the black legs going down to the bottom?
Oh,
No, that's the arm. So just go all the way down to the bottom, over to the left a little bit. Right there, that's the leg of that figure that goes all the way up to the yellow head.
okay. The head, the arm, the leg.
Yeah,
There's another leg right there.
yeah.
But this doesn't seem to be attached to the body.
Oh, you have to just imagine it.
Oh, okay. It does look like two legs though. And then it looks like an elbow and a fist. And here's another fist. So tell me about what you were thinking.
Well, I didn't think too much. I did see what you referred to originally about the guards on either side that are kind of um, trying to keep order of some kind.
Yeah. They're not being very successful, are they?
The one on the right looks like an alligator head.
Yeah.
And in that alligator head, just below its mouth, there's something that looks like a face.
Uh-huh.
Can you point to the face so I know your is what I'm looking at?
Here.
No. So in the alligator figure, the brown, right, just to the right of that and below that, right in there, Catherine, is a face.
Oh, yeah.
See the 2 eyes?
Yeah.
And it may even be a figure that stretches down for
It may what?
it's I think it's a figure that also goes down further. It's not just a face in a hole.
Yeah, I see. It goes all the way down. And then it's in this special blue spot.
Uh-huh.
Is that what you're thinking?
Um, well, I didn't see it going down that far because it looks like a baby up top. And that,
Yeah. So you just want it to go to like to there,
yeah, and right there is another face.
right here.
Yeah. And then down further, there's a little dog face, dog head.
This here.
No, it's on the left side of towards the bottom. Right there. That's the head of a dog with the ear and the eye and
Oh
see
yeah.
that
This
the
one.
nose.
Yeah.
And there are all kinds of features in that figure.
Yeah. Very complex.
Do you see the, um, let's see, there's a figure up a little higher. There's a belly button right there where you're pointing to the right. That's the belly button. But if you go up from there, there's looks like a goat head right there.
Uh-huh.
Do you see the goat head?
Yeah. I see it.
Then there's another face right there with the two big eyes and a long snout just above the goat head.
Oh, these are the eyes.
That's not an eye, but the first one you pointed to is, and then the one to the right of that. No, not down, but to the right of that eye, go all the way to the other side of that. Right
Here.
there is the other eye. And
Oh,
then
this is
that's the snout.
yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Wow. Hmm.
And then on the forehead of that figure, there's that spot that you thought was an eye. But right there where you're pointing, that's a head. And just a little down from where, right there are two eyes. You're real close to one eye. Right
Yeah.
there's one eye. And then if you go to the right, there's the other eye.
Mm-hmm. And this is the nose.
Yeah. Yeah,
No.
I don't see that as a nose. It's kind of hiding. That face is behind that.
Oh,
Um, so it's just a lot of things in that figure.
there's two eyes. Is this the mouth?
No, you can't see the mouth. Like it's just like a figure peeking with its two eyes above,
Yeah. Okay.
popping out of the top of the head of that bigger figure.
Uh-huh.
Just those two eyes, and then the top of that head is like a little hollowed out bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, that little baby face sort of stands out.
Yeah. It's lighter than the rest.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting to see all those things.
That one figure's a whole family.
Yeah.
This one over here on the left, the
Yeah.
original over here is kind of scary.
What are you seeing?
Like crab claws. Sorry, I keep moving that. Crab claws here and this. I think the tendrils are what look scary
Uh-huh.
inside of them. Looks like an upside down head.
Uh-huh.
There's a vase on the ground at the top of it.
Uh-huh. That looks like a knee right where you were pointing. Up there, there's an arm. Right there is the shoulder. That's the arm. And that's the sleeve, the short sleeve shirt
Yeah.
down. See, that's the short sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
And then the head of that figure is just across that white spot.
Yeah, like a woman holding a pot on her head
Yeah. But you see her face?
to the bottom.
Yeah.
Her face is, I don't know if it's her face. Are you thinking this is her nose?
No, that's maybe her hair, but her face is just to the right of where you are, right there. Yeah. That's her head. And you see her eyes looking off to the left? No,
Yeah.
not in that figure. That figure is in front of this woman
Yeah.
whose arm is raised up. So just go back down to that white space, just to the right of the arm. That's the white space. And that's the face right there along the edge of that white space.
Oh,
Right there.
yeah,
That's her eye and nose and mouth.
right here.
Yeah. And that's her hair. Right.
Uh-huh.
Not up there, just down. It's a small face, not over there, just above the eye.
Oh,
Right.
right here.
No, down, just a little bit down. No. Over to the left. Right now, go up just a little bit more. And that's her hair.
Oh, okay.
And then you're getting down above her ear, and that's her shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see her face, do you?
The face is all down here, right?
That's right. That's the face.
That's why the hair is up here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And her arm is kind of holding up that big thing on top of her head,
Right.
big basket. Amazing what I'm seeing. A lot of hollow spaces, a lot of hollow entryways or things that are opened up by blowing on them.
Here's another vase laying sideways.
Uh-huh.
And there's this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought this was a horse's head the whole time you were painting it.
There, point to it again. That, yeah. Yeah, it's got a strange looking eye, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The eye looks rounded because of the
Yeah. You blew it out that way.
hue. I don't mean just round. I meant like you can see a curvature across that surface.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Well, it's not a flat circle. It's a
Oh, yeah.
convex circle. It sort of lifts out and goes down.
Uh-huh.
It's more like a sphere
Uh-huh.
than just a flat because of the shading in it.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
It's not much, but a little bit. I see that.
I think it's interesting that there were two fists, one here, one here.
Mhm. Yeah.
These two colors, you've been putting them together in a few of your paintings lately. They're
Yeah.
really beautiful
Yeah,
together.
they sit right next to each other on my palette.
Ah,
One's a violet and the other's a magenta.
yeah, I have those. I like the way the shading came out on them. I'm just looking at things. I see like things like a little bear, and this looks like a person kneeling.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. This looks like a person with a big nose.
Yeah.
Little creature. That's the
Yeah.
body. And I don't know. This looks like an upside down person who is fighting with a yellow person.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that I saw as getting punched.
Yeah, this whole thing is like a tumbling, punching mess.
Yeah. And its head is down the bottom. Do you see the head down the bottom?
Yeah, with blood coming out of it.
That's trouble.
There's arms and legs flying around.
Yeah.
Here's an arm. um, yeah, it must be like a brawl. It must be the local
Oh,
tavern. I mean, things look like they're flying or moving.
yeah.
Oh, Sentinel's got his mouth open, yelling.
Yeah. I just saw something different in that figure on the left. If you look at the big white space up
Yeah.
top, yeah, that's the eye. And if you go, and it's looking off to the left. And if you go down to the left a little bit from there, you'll see the open mouth. That's the open mouth.
Yeah.
Not that, no, just,
Right.
no, up higher.
Let me look.
Yeah, yeah, that's the back of the mouth. And if you go up from there, that's the lip goes up. Yeah, that's the lip and curves.
And
That's
this,
the upper lip, and that's the lower lip.
yeah, this is
So
the,
its mouth is open.
yeah.
And so do you see how it has a big head? It goes all the way up to the top of the painting.
Mhm.
So that's the hair up there.
Yeah. This looks like an arm, and this looks like maybe he's carrying a bow and arrow on his back
Uh-huh.
or something. I don't know, backpack.
Yeah. That could be an arm that's kind of
Uh-huh.
reaching back from the way it's facing.
Mhm.
And then there's a face just to the right of that bigger face we've been talking about. It's that brown area.
Here?
No, no, that's part of the hair of that figure we've been talking about. But go off across the white to the next figure over to the right. Right there. That's a big head. And you're just kind of a little bit below the eye there. That's the hair. That's the eye.
Okay. Yeah, here's the hair.
Yeah.
Here's the eye. Is it this little dot or this big area?
No, it's a big area. That dot's just sort of a highlight of the eye.
Yeah, so that's the eye. And then
And that's the nose.
everything else.
And then it just sort of is, it's like it's cut off or something. It just
Yeah,
doesn't connect with anything.
yeah. These two look like magical vases. Here's two figures fighting. One's on the floor, one's on top of them.
Yeah.
Here's an arm with a fist coming out of nowhere, nowhere at all.
Oh, and the unexpected punch. Where'd that come from?
On guard. So these two are on guard, right?
Oh, well, that's what I thought.
Oh, yeah,
But it got a little more complicated when we talked about it.
yeah. It doesn't have to be.